It's a beautiful day to finally give a proper kick to those idiots who have come to our land with war. And we need to get to work on restoring that thing. It's just a complete mess. They brought us this contraption. It was sitting in the garage, God knows, covered in dust. They say it hasn't been touched for about 5 years. We have an Intercycle what is it? Starflite. Starflite, yes, Lord. Intercycle. This is the contraption. Smiles. 25 cubic centimeters. I usually don't deal with such junk, but I got curious about what it's like and how that mechanism works, because if you figure it out, essentially, that's what grew into what we have now. But today we will be working on repairing that thing, so if you're interested, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. Of course, donate generously to the armed forces of Ukraine, and traditionally, enough chit-chat, it's time to get to work. Cycle Starlight City. That's what it's called if you read it completely. According to the history, it has been sitting for about 5 years, untouched. It's covered in such dust. And as we were told, there is some trouble with the ignition. But honestly, I don't even know how that thing starts. I just have no idea because I've never dealt with anything like that in my life. And there was nothing like that in my childhood. Because this contraption, just so you understand, was produced in '73, so it's already how many years old? 50 years. Oh my God. Even 53 years old, that thing is just crazy. And today we will try to resurrect it. What will come of it, I don't know, but first we will try to at least rinse that thing a little and then we'll see from there. Such a device. I don't know if you're interested or not, but I find it amusing. So I'm off to engage in this wonderful task. As they say, God willing, may everyone look like that old rust bucket after 50 years. We cleaned it up. So what's with it? Nothing's wrong with it. The chrome on the wheel is just perfect. There are a few small rust spots, somewhere the paint has chipped a bit, but overall it's like new. I say if you look at something from 2008, everything is already rusting, and here at least there's no sign of decay. Such a contraption. So we washed it a bit, and now we will try to start that thing. We got to our little engine. It's a 25 cubic centimeter one. I've never seen a carburetor like this in my life, but it's cool. Basically, the system seems understandable. We also have a needle. Everything, there are adjustments here, but we will still play with that. Now the task is to see what we have with the spark. I checked the tank. The tap is closed. Everything is good. Nothing is leaking. Oh, sorry, I shook you a bit. In short, we will try to start that demon. Let's see what comes of it and if it will start at all. Let's check the spark. In short, we have a spark. Cool. Now we'll spray a bit of quick start in there and try to start that thing. Let's see what comes of all this. Oh, signs of life. Sound of an engine that won't start. Come on, crank it and rip it off. It will come. Sound of an engine that won't start. Sound of closing the lid. In the process of disassembly, very hard. Well, we removed our clutch. Here's the part we have here on the cover, which is sad. This Coliban-style shim goes here. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is that we have this unpleasant crack here. How can I show you without breaking it? In short, it's clearly cracked. And I think that's exactly what's causing the problem and making us nervous. Yes, the clutch itself. I thought it would be hard to remove, but here the fifth bolt wraps around, and it just comes out beautifully by hand. I don't know if the wear has also gone on the spline, or if it's such brilliant German engineering that everything fits perfectly and comes out perfectly. Regarding fits perfectly, I have a question because when you take that oil that was there on your finger, it's kind of sticky. Because I think our rear friction is basically good. There are 2 factory discs here, so we will leave them. Where was I? The sticky stuff is here. We have such an interesting double needle bearing. Here it is. Like this. I say this technique is interesting. I've never disassembled anything like this before, so there's nothing on YouTube either. And in short, I looked at the prices for that thing and found one website, maybe, where there is some, but not everything. There is no fork, which also has such a terrible wear. But I say, compared to that oil, well, it's like this. In short, I don't like it. So now I will wash all this and try to assemble it. And I will also try to go crazy and glue that friction with regular super glue. I will wash everything off, degrease it, and try to glue it all together. Maybe even here, but I don't know what kind of material that is. It would hardly be great to solder it with a soldering iron and give it a bracket. It doesn't play any role here. In short, we will wash all this so that it moves a bit smoother, because it seems to me that it should be smoother. So now, in short, we will wash it, and we will try to fix this because you can only order a clutch kit for this thing from Germany, and all this happiness costs €200 plus minus delivery. I don't think the owner would want to spend €200 on that little thing, no matter how wonderful it is in our time. Well, but God knows. I say for the sake of the experiment, since we have time to wait anyway, let's try to wash that thing and put it in place. We also gathered a council here. If anyone has a 3D printer and can print from some tougher plastic, let me know if it's possible to print such a little detail or not. It would also be cool. If anything, it will be a life hack and basically a working topic. For those who need it, it might come in handy. We'll do some advertising. So, whatever you want, in short, here. I'm ready to talk about that topic. And now let's get to washing all this. I've clearly been talking too much. I washed our friction. There's a crack like this, but here you see it goes with metal shavings, so it was pressed, apparently, on such material, so I don't know, I probably won't be able to solder it here quickly. Well, but we can definitely try to glue it. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it back, swap the front and rear, since this one is torn. Maybe the load is less at the back. Well, in short, there's nothing left but to try, and then it will be clear what we will get from all this. So now I'm degreasing everything. Let it dry and we'll glue it. While our contraption is drying, I went on to wash further and decided that I should show you after all. So here's the spring, it goes inside and holds. And here it just spreads out like this clutch, like this, and in short it presses against the bell and unwinds. But it's just a puzzle of the century, really. It's all implemented so cool and it runs on such rods. Good thing we disassembled it because inside when you run your finger you can feel the sand. In short, that's how the engineering was. And tell me after that that marketing is not evil. Either we are getting dumber or marketing is winning us over. It's really cool how it's thought out. A cool topic. I went to wash all this and we will try to assemble it back in place. Here, while I was washing, I also stumbled upon that little hole. Is it already worn out or what? I don't know. In short, this plate is either originally welded like that or someone has already changed it. And I found such a Japanese washer, and I think we will carefully cut that thing, and we will replace it with another one, since that thing can also get caught. And since our pressing is also not in the best condition. So while all this is drying, we will remove that thing, but that will probably be in the next episode. So for now, thank you for watching. Write your comments. Maybe someone has such a thing. I'm ready to buy it in principle, because tinkering is of course interesting, but that's not my method. So if anyone has any thoughts on that, please write comments. Write in Telegram too. Maybe we can come up with something about it. Well, for now, that's the plan. But we need to think about the implementation, so that's all from me. From you, a subscription, a like, a nice donation to the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Well, and see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.